Hello, Year 6. My name is Marina, and I'm going to be your English teacher for today. Zdravo, šestaci! Moje ime je Marina i ja ću danas biti vaš nastavnik engleskog jezika. Today, we are going to learn about expressing quantities, measurements, and dimensions in English language. Danas ćemo govoriti o iskazivanju količina, mera i dimenzija u engleskom jeziku. Let's begin. Hajde da počnemo. For this lesson, you're going to need a notebook, a pencil, and a rubber. Za današnji čas će vam biti potrebna sveska, olovka i gumica. One of the ways to classify all the measurement units is to divide them into international metric system units and English-speaking zone units. International measurements are used all over the world. The English-speaking zone measurements are used only in the countries which use English language as their official language. Jedan od načina da podelimo sve merne jedinice je da ih podelimo na internacionalne merne jedinice i na merne jedinice koje se koriste samo u državama engleskog govornog područja. Internacionalne merne jedinice se koriste širom sveta, a merne jedinice engleskog govornog područja se koriste u državama u kojima se engleski jezik koristi kao zvanični. Today we are going to learn about basic measurement units for mass, capacity, length, money, time, and banknotes. Danas ćemo govoriti o osnovnim mernim jedinicama za masu, zapreminu, dužinu, novac, vreme i o novčanicama. The basic international measurement unit for mass is kilogram. Larger than kilogram is ton, and smaller are gram and milligram. Osnovna internacionalna merna jedinica za masu je kilogram. Veća od nje je tona, a manje od nje su gram i miligram. Some of the English-speaking zone measurement units for mass are ounce, pound, and stone. In the United Kingdom, they are used frequently, even more frequently than international measurement units. Neke od mera engleskog govornog područja su unca, funta i stone. U Ujedinjenom kraljevstvu se one koriste vrlo često, čak i češće od internacionalnih mernih jedinica. Let's practice. Please read the text carefully and try to determine which of the mass measurement units would fit. Hajde da vežbamo. Molim vas da pažljivo pročitate tekst i pokušate da odredite koje od jedinica mere za masu najbolje dopunjuju tekst. Let's read the text together. At a grocery shop. Good morning, how may I help you? I would like 1 kilogram of oranges, 2 kilograms of potatoes, and 500 grams of sugar. Would that be all? Yes, thank you. The basic international measurement unit for capacity is liter. Smaller than liter are deciliter and milliliter. Osnovna internacionalna merna jedinica za zapreminu je litar. Manji od litra su deciliter i mililiter. In English-speaking zone countries, we also have fluid ounce and pint. They are rarely used outside of the English-speaking zone. U engleskom govornom području takođe imamo i uncu za tečnost i pintu. One se retko koriste van zone engleskog govornog područja. Let's practice. Please read the text carefully and try to determine which of the capacity measurement units would fit. Hajde da vežbamo. Molim vas da pažljivo pročitate tekst i pokušate da odredite koje od jedinica mere za zapreminu najbolje dopunjuju tekst. Let's read the text together. Lucy, do you know where my shopping list is? I put it somewhere, but I cannot find it now. No, Mom, but I remember exactly what was on the list. 1 liter of milk, 2 deciliters of sweet cream, and 1 liter of mineral water. Oh, Lucy, what would I do without you? The basic international measurement unit for length, width, depth, and height is meter. Larger than meter is kilometer, and smaller are decimeter, centimeter, and millimeter. Osnovna internacionalna merna jedinica za dužinu, širinu, dubinu i visinu je metar. Veći od metra je kilometar, a manji su decimetar, centimetar i milimetar. English-speaking zone measurements are inch, foot, yard, and mile. Foot, yard, and mile are mostly used in the American English, while due to the computer technology development, we also use inch to express width of the monitors, screens, and other technological equipment. Mere koje pripadaju engleskom govornom području su inch, stopa, yard i milja. Stopu, yard i milju najčešće možemo čuti kao deo američkog engleskog vokabulara, dok usled razvoja računarske tehnologije vrlo često se i kod nas koristi inč da bi se iskazala širina monitora, ekrana i druge tehnološke opreme. Let's practice. Please read the text carefully and try to determine which of the length measurement units would fit. Hajde da vežbamo. Molim vas da pažljivo pročitate tekst i pokušate da odredite koje od jedinica mere za dužinu najbolje dopunjuju tekst. Let's read the text together. Jerry, do you know how long the real marathon path was? Something about 40 kilometers, I think. Well, about 40 kilometers knows everybody, but can you be more precise? Oh, I think it was 42 kilometers long. Am I right? Very close. The exact length of the path was 42 kilometers and 200 meters. You are so into history. Currency, which is used in Europe today, is euro, and its smaller unit is cent. In Great Britain, that is British pound, and its smaller unit is penny. In the USA, that is American dollar, and its smaller unit is cent. Valuta koja se koristi u Evropi je evro, a njena manja merna jedinica je cent. U Velikoj Britaniji to je britanska funta, čija manja merna jedinica je penny, a u Sjedinjenim Američkim Državama to je dolar, čija je manja merna jedinica cent. European countries use 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, and 500 euro banknotes. In Great Britain, people use 5, 10, 20, and 50 pounds banknotes. There are also 1 and 100 pounds banknotes, but they are rarely used. In the United States of America, people use 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 banknotes. The American dollar also has 500, 1,000, 5,000, and $10,000 banknotes, but they are rarely used. U Evropi se koriste novčanice od 5, 10, 20, 50 i 100 evra. U Velikoj Britaniji postoje novčanice od 5, 10, 20 i 50 funti. Takođe postoje i novčanice od 1 i 100 funti, ali se one retko koriste. U Sjedinjenim Američkim Državama se koriste novčanice od 1, 5, 10, 20, 50 i 100 dolara. Takođe postoje i novčanice od 2, 500, 1000, 5000 i 10.000 dolara, ali se one retko koriste. Time measurement units that we use all over the world are hour, minute, and second. Merne jedinice za vreme koje koristimo širom sveta su sat, minut i sekunda. Let's practice. Please read the text carefully and try to determine which of the measurement units would fit. Hajde da vežbamo. Molim vas da pažljivo pročitate tekst i pokušate da odredite koje od mernih jedinica odgovarajuće dopunjuju tekst. Let's read the text together. Good afternoon. How may I help you? Good afternoon. I'm interested in buying a laptop. Do you sell 15.6 inches laptops? Yes, we do, but we don't have them in the store at the moment. That is all right. I'm interested in price. How much is it? The one that we have is 360 pounds or dollars or euro. Can you give me a few minutes to decide? Take as much time as you need. But what happens when we don't know the exact amount of something, or if it is not possible to count it? What words do we use to express approximate amounts, and are there such words in English language? Of course there are. Such words we call quantifiers. Let's learn about them. Ali šta se dešava kada ne znamo tačnu meru nečega ili nešto jednostavno nije moguće prebrojati? Koje reči koristimo da iskažemo približnu količinu? I da li takve reči u engleskom jeziku uopšte postoje? Naravno da postoje. To su izrazi za količinu. Hajde da učimo o njima. In order to know which quantifier to use for which noun, first we must understand the difference between countable and uncountable nouns. Countable are those nouns that refer to something that can be counted. Cat, dog, bike, sandwich, book, computer, shop. Kako bi znali koji izraz za količinu bi trebalo koristiti ispred kojih imenica, prvo moramo razumeti razliku između brojevih i nebrojevih imenica. Brojevim imenicama označavamo reči čija se količina može iskazati brojevima. One imaju formu jednine i množine. Pas, mačka, bicikl, sendvič, knjiga, prodavnica. Uncountable are those nouns that refer to something that cannot be counted. They may be the names for abstract ideas or for physical objects that are just too small to be counted, liquid, powder, gas, etc. For example, tea, sugar, water, air, rice, knowledge, beauty, anger, fear, love, money, research, safety. Nebrojive imenice su one čija se količina ne može iskazati brojevima. To mogu biti nazivi apstraktnih ideja ili objekata koji su isuviše mali da bi se mogli prebrojati. Tečnost, prah, gas i tako dalje. Tu bi, na primjer, spadao čaj, šećer, voda, vazduh, pirinač, znanje, lepota, bes, strah, ljubav, novac, istraživanje, bezbednost. When we want to ask about the amount of something, we do that by starting a question with how many or how much. Kada želimo da postavimo pitanje o količini nečega, to radimo tako što pitanje započnemo sa how much ili how many. I jedan i drugi izraz koristimo u značenju koliko. We use how many with countable nouns to ask about the number of something. How many koristimo uz brojeve imenice kako bismo pitali za količinu. How many sisters does he have? How many pupils are in this class? We use how much with uncountable nouns to ask about the quantity of something. How much koristimo uz nebrojeve imenice kako bismo pitali za količinu. How much milk is there? How much homework do we get? How much money do I need? When we want to say that we have a small amount of something, but we don't know precisely how many or how much, we use a few or a little to express that. A few for countable nouns and a little for uncountable nouns describe the quantity in a positive way, implying that although the speaker may not have much, he has enough. Kada želimo da kažemo da posjedujemo određenu malu količinu, ali ne znamo tačno koliko, koristimo a few i a little kako bismo to izrazili. A few koristimo uz brojeve imenice, a little uz nebrojive. Upotrebom ovih izraza govornik iskazuje da ima malo, ali da je zadovoljan količinom koju posjeduje. A few koristimo u značenju nekoliko, a little u značenju malo. I've got a few friends, which means I have enough of friends. I have a little free time on Thursdays, which means I have little but enough of free time. When we want to say that we have a small amount of something, but we don't know precisely how many or how much, we also use few or little to express that. We use few for countable nouns and little for uncountable nouns to describe the quantity in a negative way. They may actually indicate a total lack of the noun, but are more polite than saying so directly. Kada želimo da kažemo da posjedujemo određenu količinu, ali ne znamo tačno koliko, mi također koristimo few i little da to iskažemo. Few koristimo za brojeve imenice, a little za nebrojeve imenice. Upotrebom ovih izraza govornik iskazuje da ima malo i da time nije zadovoljan. Few koristimo u značenju nekoliko, a little u značenju malo. Few people visited him in hospital, which means he had almost no visitors or perhaps no visitors at all. I have little time for TV, which means I almost have no time. When we want to say that we have something in large amounts, we use much and many to express that. Kada želimo da iskažemo da nečega imamo u velikim količinama, onda koristimo much i many da bismo to iskazali. We use much with singular, uncountable nouns, meaning a lot, usually in questions and negative sentences. Much koristimo uz nebrojeve imenice u jednini u značenju mnogo, obično u upitnim i odričnim rečenicama. We don't have much money. We use many with plural countable nouns, meaning a lot, usually in questions and negative sentences. Many koristimo uz brojeve imenice u množini, također obično u pitanjima i odričnim rečenicama. There aren't many books in the bookcase. In the affirmative sentences, much and many are used in more formal style. U potvrdnim rečenicama much i many koristimo u formalnijem stilu. He heard many stories about the ancient Greeks. We use a lot of, lots of, loads of, with both uncountable and plural countable nouns. These quantifiers mean the same as much and many, but they're less formal. A lot of, lots of, and loads of u značenju mnogo koristimo i uz brojeve i uz nebrojeve imenice. Ovi izrazi su po značenju jednaki much i many, ali su manje formalni. There is a lot of coffee in my cup. There are lots of apples in the fridge. There are loads of cookies in the jar. When we want to say that we have certain amount of something, but we don't know precisely how many or how much, we use some and any to express that. Kada želimo da kažemo da imamo određenu količinu nečega, ali ne znamo tačno koliko, zato koristimo some i any. We use some in positive sentences when there is neither a lot nor a little. Some can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Some koristimo u potvrdnim rečenicama i uz brojeve i uz nebrojeve imenice, u značenju nešto, nekoliko ili malo. We have some friends who work in Los Angeles. I've saved some money to spend it on vacation this summer. We use any in questions and negative sentences to ask if someone has something. Any can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Any koristimo u upitnim i odričnim rečenicama, i uz brojeve i uz nebrojeve imenice u značenju imalo i jedan ili nimalo ni jedan. Do you have any friends in San Francisco? We won't have any time for shopping today. Sometimes in questions, we can also use some in order to express certain amount of something. Note that when offering or requesting something, we use some instead of any for polite questions. Ponekad i u pitanjima možemo koristiti sam kako bismo iskazali količinu. Obratite pažnju na to da to radimo samo kada nešto nudimo ili zahtevamo, u svrhu ljubaznosti. Would you like some tea? Would you lend me some money? Here is a chart of all the quantifiers that we have talked about today, which you can use as a reminder. You can also print it and stick it on your room wall in order to remember it more easily. Ovo je mapa svih izraza za količinu o kojima smo danas govorili i koju možete koristiti kao podsjetnik. Takođe možete odštampati i zalepiti na zid svoje sobe kako biste lakše upamtili. And now let's practice. Please read the text carefully and try to determine which of the quantifiers would fit. Hajde da vežbamo. Molim vas da pažljivo pročitate tekst i pokušate da odredite koji od izraza za količinu odgovarajuće dopunjuju tekst. Let's read the sentences together. How much does it cost? 30 euro. There were a few nice paintings at the exhibition last night. Nowadays, you can download a lot of new songs from the internet. There aren't many interesting articles in this shop. Let's go. We haven't got much time. I will show you some places that you might like. Is there any water in the fridge? They don't have any potatoes. For your homework, please find and write down in your notebooks all the words that stand for quantity, measurement or dimension. Za domaći zadatak pronađite i zapišite u sveskama sve reči koje označavaju količinu, meru ili dimenziju. Until next time, make sure to read, watch or listen some interesting material in English. Do sledećeg puta postarajte se da pročitate, odgledate ili odslušate nešto zanimljivo na engleskom jeziku. Because a little means doing a little every day. Zato što mnogo znači raditi svakoga dana pomalo. Bye!